Hey guys, Matthew Lippard back here with another video. About 9 or 10 months ago, I did a video on this, my wife's Chrysler 300. I had to replace a couple of AC Blend Door Actuator doors. I probably should have replaced them all. This thing is, well, now it's right at 20 years old. It's an 06. And, but I'm not as young as I used to be, and getting under this dash just isn't very comfortable, so I thought I'd just do one side at a time, and when the other side quit, I'd replace it. Well, that's where we're at. The other side quit. Now we got good AC on the driver's side, but the passenger side is blowing hot air. What is a blend door actuator? Inside, underneath the dash of these, all these newer vehicles, even the older ones, it just operates differently. But there's these blend doors, and they do two things. There's a blend door that directs whether the temperature is hot or cold. Is it going over the heater core, or is it blowing over the AC, the AC condenser or evaporator? So, and then the other one directs where the air is coming out. Is it coming out as the defroster? Is it coming out the dash? Is it coming out on the floorboard? So those two blend door actuators determine those two functions. So now we're going to get into this thing on the passenger side, and I'll let you know how this thing works. I think it's going to be a little bit easier than the driver's side, but that remains to be seen. We'll see when we get into it. So do me a favor, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, and I appreciate all your support. If you're one of my subscribers, which I'm getting close to 1,100 subscribers, I appreciate all you people for subscribing. Also appreciate you people that just pop in to learn something here or there. Appreciate that as well. Also, do me a favor, put in the comment section what part of the country or the world you're watching this from. It's always cool to see the impact that this channel has, and whether it's whether you're in the United States, whether you're down the street from me, or whether you're clear across the world. So with that, let me go ahead and turn this camera around and let's get started. Okay, here's this Chrysler 300. So I put up my canopy. I'm gonna have to get me a new canopy one of these days. Before I left Texas in 2005, I bought this Texas state flag canopy, and it's seen its better days, so I'm gonna have to replace it. But anyway, the blend door actuators are down inside of here. I'm gonna get me a nice light to shine up in here, but it's back up in here. There's a little covering right here I'm going to have to take off. Let me find out what we got to do to that, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm up under here. You see right there, there's one of those pins. Now I think there's another one right there. I think there may be some back there. I don't think so. I think it just hooks over that ledge. So let me pop these two pins out. We'll see if that's it to get this thing out of here. Well, fortunately, I was able to save the two Christmas trees, which is no big deal because I have a whole assortment in there from Kimball Midwest. I've keep neglecting to buy the tools I need for these, so I just used a pair of cutters like this and just didn't grip down on it. So I got a hold of the outsides of this. I damaged it a little bit, but it's up there where nobody will see it. And if I want to, like I say, since I have that Kimball Midwest assortment of Christmas trees, I can always replace it. Pop that down, that whole thing comes out, and now let me get a look up there. I haven't even looked up there myself yet, but let me turn this camera around and let's get a look. Okay, I'm trying to get my glasses focused. Here's one of the blend door actuators right here, and there's the other one right there. So I can get my light up here. Right there is the other one. So they each have 3 bolts. The other one is kind of a mismatch. So let me see what this one has, and let me start taking these things down. Obviously, I can't record this while I'm doing it. Actually, physically taking it out is just not room to get my big hands in there and the camera. So let me get in there and see what I got to do, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, what I did was I took the glove box out. My big hands are having a hard time. See these little holes, grooves right here? The hinge of the glove box just slips down in there. With the glove box open, you can grab a hold of it and just kind of jerk on it, and it pops right out of there. Now, with that out of the way, I get in here. There's one blend door actuator. There's the other one. Now when I get back in there, I can have one hand up here, one hand through here, That's going to make it way, way easier. Little hack there to help you. And then they have these little electrical connectors like they all do anymore. You got to pull this red piece back first before it will allow you to depress this little tab to unhook it. Then when you pop it back in, then you push that tab forward, locks it in place. Here's two different blend door actuators. This is the new aftermarket. This is indeed the original. You look over here, has a date of 3/17/05. This is an 06 300, so that tells me this is the original blend door actuator. Flip them over. They're a few cosmetic differences, but otherwise they're exactly the same. I got these from AutoZone. I got the two on the driver's side from AutoZone, and they worked fine. And as far as the screws, so far, the three of them on this one, looks like all three of them in the other one, are these little screws here. They have an 8mm head, take an 8mm socket. What I'm using is this 1/4-inch drive ratchet, no extensions, no nothing. And they get in there and take that off. And with this hole open up here, with that glove box out, what a difference that makes. So that's a huge difference. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this first one back in, and then I'll take the other one out. And I'll just do them one at a time like that. And then I'll be back when I'm done. The other thing I want to tell you, just like I did on the other one, look at this little gear here. Has that one spot. It looks like it's missing a tooth. That's intentional. It'll only go into that blend door one way. Don't try to force it. Turn it to where it slides in there and then line the holes up. But do not try to force it, because you're going to tear it up and you're going to have more problems than you started with. So make sure that lines up. The old one had the exact same thing right there. You can see there's your look. It just looks like it's missing a tooth. It's not missing a tooth. It's built that way intentionally as that little cog, so that it only goes in one way. Okay, got this thing completely done. And it's blowing cold, not quite as cold as the other side, but it is blowing cold, and it may be a situation of, it might be a little bit low on refrigerant, and that can cause a slight temperature difference. It is blowing cold. When I turn the temperature adjustment there, and not any time at all, it's blowing hot, so that's working. And the other one here, right now I got it set to blowing out here. As I turn that, then it stops blowing out here. So it's moving to where it's supposed to be. Everything is working like it should, but because I'm about 15, 18 degrees difference coming out of the vent, so more than likely it's an issue with probably a little bit low on refrigerant, which I'll address on another day. What I wanted to do is not have this side feel like the heater was on, and it doesn't anymore. So I think we're pretty good there now, especially with the weather getting, we're going to be triple digits this coming week here in Bakersfield, California. So my wife having some cold air is going to be nice. Alrighty guys, there's that those two blend door actuators on the passenger side of that 2006, somewhere to like a 2009, like a 2005 to 2009, something like that. Chrysler 300, all going to be the same thing. Fairly easy. Take 30 seconds. Pull that glove box out of the way. Man, you get that glove box out of the way. You got so much room in there. You can see so much more, and it's just so much easier. All total, it took me about an hour to do this start to finish, and that includes taking the time to record the video, etc., etc. So, not too bad. If you get into this project, have some questions, go ahead and put your comment in the comment section. I'll respond as quickly as I see it. I try to be fairly quick about responding to your comments or questions. If you can think of something that I could have done to make it easier, please leave that in the comment section as well. I'm not a certified mechanic. I'm a backdoor mechanic or backyard mechanic. I do all my own work, and for some stuff for some people at church and in my family. But I just do these videos just to try to help people out. Because I had people helping me out when I got started. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, will you? Share this video, like this video. Appreciate you guys' support. Till next time, may God bless you and have a great day.